Welcome to day 3, gentlemen. This is Wednesday, our second day of doing exercises. Today's exercise is really simple. This is about mobilising your joints and lengthening your muscles and connective tissue to take on the load that we're going to add to your body next week. So today's purely about mobilisation of your lower body. And I want to thank my dear friend Stacey Arno for giving me these exercises that I'm going to share with you. She's a exercise kinesiologist in Richmond and an absolute gem of a woman. So we're going to lengthen out your joints and make sure that they're working successfully. So where I want you is standing with your feet hip width apart, feet facing forwards, and I want you to push your butt backwards and reach forward with your hands. I want you to breathe out on the way down and in on the way up, and we're going to do 8 repetitions of this with your feet facing forward. Breathing out on the way out, in on the way up. Beautiful. From a side profile, that's what we're looking for, is sticking your butt right back and reaching forward with both hands. When we've done 8 of those, we turn one of your feet in and we do 8 in that position. This is just going to change the dynamic of where you feel the stretch, because the muscles in the back of your leg insert on all different angles around your pelvis, and we want to be stretching those muscles in all sorts of different ways. Before, as I say, before we take on the load of exercises. We do 8 in that position. We swap our feet so the other foot is rotated in, and we do 8 of these modes or mobilisation exercises in this area. Breathing out as you reach and breathing in as you come up. Still doing that diaphragmatic breathing that we learned a couple of days ago. Once we've done that, both feet turned in, same deal, 8 repetitions. So it's just about stretching the joints, it's just about stretching your ligamentous tissues, the fascia that connects muscles to muscles, making sure that you are as mobile as you can be. Last one, feet back, facing forward and back, and we're going to push our butt diagonally that way and reach our hands that way. So that way 8 times, and then the other way 8 times. So all of that should really loosen up the back of our legs right into our butt and into our lower back. And I'm hoping that that's going to loosen up your hamstrings so that you can do that mobilisation exercise before you start walking. We're also going to use our mobilisation exercises to loosen up our hips and our hip flexors. Most of us spend a hell of a lot of time in a seated position, whether it's at home or in the car or in our office, and these muscles get really tight, which contribute to that duck bum syndrome that we don't want to have as far as our posture is concerned. So we're going to have one foot forward and one foot back. We're going to bend your back knee a little bit and tuck your tail under so you feel a stretch down the front of your thigh. And all I want you to do is very gently push your hips forward just a little bit so you can feel a little bit of a pull on that front of your thigh. When you feel like you've got that pull, you'll notice that that front knee wants to travel forward. That's fine. The front knee is going to travel forward just over your second toe, so it's going to fold in just a little bit. At the same time, we're going to take that shoulder and take it back to open up your body as you're moving forwards in that position. When you're doing this exercise, when you feel it strain a little bit, that's when we breathe out to help the body to relax. So 8 in that position. Then what we're going to do is reach that hand up towards the ceiling and drop your hip down. So we're going to go in a lateral position and open up that body again, sideways. 8 of those. Last, we're going to take your elbow across your body and rotate it and do the same thing. Just coming forward a little bit, opening up that hip joint and pulling your shoulder across your body nice and gently. Beautiful. And we'll do the same things on the left side. So gently pushing those hips forward, tuck your tail under, open up that hip, then add the hand in, 8 in that position, and then 8 as we reach up and across a little bit, and then 8 rotating. So there are our lower body mobs for the moment. You're going to do your lower body mobilisation exercises before you do your cardio work tomorrow. You're going to do them today just to loosen your joints up. You're going to do 8 repetitions of each of the exercises and you're going to feel fantastic. So post below on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you feel before doing the mobs? How did you feel doing after the mobs? At the same time today, I still want you thinking about your posture and your breathing. We are building, we're stacking every single day in what we're doing to add volume and intensity to each of our workouts. Hope you have an outstanding day. See you tomorrow.